welcome back to By Hook or By Cooke. We are here with Alexis, Sylvie and our special guest Mally. We have got a big trend to talk about right now. It all started with Stella McCartney, right? With her collection when she did the sheer panelling. Mm-hmm. So what do we think about sheer panelling? Alexis?
I kind of love it.
Okay.
And I didn't know how, after Stella did that collection, there were so many people wearing it all wrong.
Yeah.
That I was kind of like, oh, this is a nightmare. And then the chain stores caught on and they did some really awful versions of it. And I just thought, oh, this is just the most terrible thing ever. And it hasn't disappeared. It's kind of like gained momentum.
I thought it was really interesting when Elizabeth Banks wore the Peter Pilotto with all the embroidery on it. And it had that subtle sheer side panel situation in it and a subtle front one. And it added dimension and depth and texture to a dress that I just thought was magnificent.
The Elizabeth Banks thing is very tricky for me. Again, a personal thing. I love the dress, but she actually appeared, her first film ever was a movie called Surrender Dorothy, which was directed by a man called Kevin Denovas, who is a very close friend. And she dissed him.
Of course he is.
Well, he is, obviously. What can I say? That's why I'm happily here. She dissed him when she got famous for the Hunger Games and said it was the stupidest mistake she ever made.
If you don't execute it correctly,
yeah,
it can look very off, especially like when people have it going across the body.
Yes, like Katy Perry.
Or sometimes they play with the little square that comes just below the crotch. If you can play with it beautifully with geometric lines, then you can create something beautiful with it.
Yes.
It's a risky one, but I love the trend.
I always wonder where you put your knickers.
Well, I don't think you wear them,
darling.
Oh,
you don't wear knickers?
No.
Because I was just wondering about that.
It is the non-knicker outfit.
Oh.
I just want to call everyone's attention to the fact that at Africa Fashion Week last year, so 2011, the KLûk CGDT boys did a magnificent navy blue, beautifully geometric, sheer panelled dress. Then Eva Longoria wore something on the can red carpet which was almost exactly the same. Am I imagining it?
No.
And that was by
Terrifying.
Pucci.
Yes.
It was a Pucci dress.
No, the parallels, excuse me, pan on parallels, are quite significant. I think Eva looks amazing in this
she
dress.
does.
Yeah.
She's looking great recently though.
She always looks good in can. I just want to say I want to see something with the after mermaid tail now.
I love a bias cut mermaid tail. Look at her bums.
It looks fab.
That's that execution I was talking about. When you look at those two, it's that kind of execution where you've got sort of the dark and the lines, and they do something for the body as well.
Look, I absolutely love that KLûk CGT dress.
Yeah.
I've seen it in the flesh, so to speak, in real life, and it's just a really amazing piece.
I'm going to choke on my wine, but the Banks. You didn't hear it from me. I'd prefer it if it wasn't broadcast, but the Banks.
And for you, Mally,
I'm
who
going
would
with Banks as well. Looks amazing.
So that's a clear win for Elizabeth Banks
and
her sheer panelling, but a very close runner-up with the KLûk CGDT boys.
Definitely.
Fantastic. Thank you.